Now students, we are going to study the interior of the earth, module number 2. So in the first slide, we are going to study is the structure of the earth. And basically, we are going to discuss the structure of the interior of the earth. So in the interior of the earth, there are three layers. First is crust, second is mantle, and third one is core. So the first layer, that is the topmost layer, is the crust. It is the outermost solid part of the earth. It is brittle in nature. The thickness of the crust varies from ocean to continent areas. In the oceanic areas, the thickness of crust is 5 kilometers, whereas that of the continental is 30 kilometers. The crust is made up of heavier rocks having density up to 3 gram per centimeter cube. Now, the second layer is the mantle. It is the portion of interior beyond the crust. The mantle extends from Moho discontinuity to a depth of 2900 kilometers. Students, I have talked you about this word Moho discontinuity. It is the line which is dividing crust from the mantle. So, the mantle is divided into two parts, upper mantle and lower mantle. The upper mantle is called as asthenosphere. The word astheno means weak. It is considered to be extended up to 400 kilometers. It is the main source of magma, and magma finds its way to the surface during volcanic eruption. It is a density up to 3.4 gram per centimeter cube. The lower mantle extends from 400 km up to 2900 km. Third part or the third layer of the interior of the earth is core. It is the lowermost layer of the earth. The core mantle boundary is located at the depth of 2900 km. The outer core, so the core is also divided into two parts, outer core and inner core. The outer core is in liquid state, while the inner core is in solid state. The density of material at the mantle core boundary is around 5 gram per centimeter cube, and at the center of the earth at 6300 km, the density value is around 13 gram per centimeter cube. In this layer, you will find high density of material, that is iron and nickel. This layer is also known as knife layer, NIFE. Ni stands for nickel and Fe means iron. So this layer is composed of two heavy density material, that is iron and nickel. So students, in this slide we are going to talk about the types of volcanoes. On the basis of nature of eruptions, major type of volcanoes are: first is the shield volcanoes. These volcanoes are the largest of all the volcanoes on the earth. Example, Hawaiian volcanoes. Hawaiian volcanoes are found in the Hawaii state of the United States of America. These volcanoes are mostly made up of basalt. It is a type of lava. Basalt is a type of lava which is very much fluid when it is erupted. For this region, these volcanoes are not steep. Shield volcanoes become explosive only if water gets into the vent. Second type of volcano is composite volcanoes. These volcanoes are characterized by the eruption of cooler and more viscous lava than basalt. These volcanoes often result in explosive eruption. Along with lava, large quantities of pyroclastic materials and ashes find their way to the ground. Third type of volcano is caldera. These are the most explosive of the Earth's volcanoes. These are usually so explosive that when they erupt, they tend to collapse on themselves rather than building any structure. Fourth type of volcano is flood basalt province. These volcanoes outpour highly fluid lava that flow for long distance. Some parts of the world are covered by thousands of square kilometers of thick basalt lava. In India, we can see the example of Deccan Traps. Deccan Traps are formed from the flood basalt. Fifth type of lava is mid-ocean ridge volcanoes. These volcanoes occur in the ocean areas. There is a system of mid-oceanic ridges more than 70,000 kilometers long that stretches through all the ocean basins. Now students, we are going to study the last topic of the chapter of this interior of the earth. So in this slide, we are going to study intrusive forms. So students, intrusive forms or intrusive landforms are those landforms which are formed inside the earth. The lava cools inside the interior of the earth and assumes different forms, and on the basis of location, igneous rocks are classified as volcanic rocks. Volcanic rocks are those which are cooling at the surface, and the plutonic rocks. These rocks are cooling in the crust. Okay students, in this slide we are going to study some of the intrusive landforms. First is batholiths. In batholiths, the lava moves in upward portion of the same and may tend to move in horizontal direction wherever it finds a weak plate. It may get rested in different forms. In case is developed into saucer shape, it is called as lapoliths. Now pacholith. A pacholith is a wavy mass of intrusive landform and at times found in the bases of synclines or at the top of antisynclines in folded igneous country. Such wavy materials have a definite conduit to the source beneath the forms of magma chambers. These wavy types of materials are called as pacholiths. Third type is sills. Sills are the horizontal bodies of the intrusive igneous rocks. Depending on the thickness of the material, they are called as sheets or sills. The thinner ones are called as sheets, and the thicker horizontal deposits are called as sills. Last type of the intrusive landforms are dikes. When the lava makes its way through cracks and the fissure developed in the land, it solidified almost perpendicular to the ground. It gets cooled in the same position to develop a wall-like structure. A wall-like structure like this is called as dikes. Most of the common dikes example is the Maharashtrian plateau area.